Have you ever scrolled through TikTok and stumbled upon a video of someone claiming to be from the future?
Someone who says they know what's going to happen tomorrow, next year, or even 100 years from now. The videos are everywhere. But here's the big question. Could any of these TikTok time travelers actually be telling the truth? I know what you're thinking, probably not, right?
But what if, just maybe, one of them is? Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you might start seeing things a little differently. In the past couple of years, TikTok has exploded with viral content, and among the dance challenges and comedy skits, there's a rising trend time travelers. These users claim to have journeyed from the future to warn us about everything from alien invasions to World War III, to mysterious events we haven't even imagined. Some of the most popular TikTok time travelers have millions of followers, with each post garnering tens of thousands of likes and shares. But why are people so captivated by these videos? Why do we want to believe in time travel?
Here's a fun fact. Time travel has fascinated humans for centuries. From H.G. Wells' The Time Machine to the Back to the Future movies, we've always been obsessed with the idea of moving through time.
So, it's no wonder that the concept of time travelers on TikTok is so intriguing. But let's get real, are any of these TikTok time travelers legitimate, or are they just pulling off an elaborate hoax?
To answer that, we need to look at the science. Is time travel even possible? According to physicists, the idea isn't as far-fetched as it might seem. Theoretical physicist Albert Einstein gave us a glimpse into the possibility of time travel with his theory of relativity.
In simple terms, the faster you move through space, the slower you move through time. Einstein showed us that time and space are connected.
It's called space-time, and under extreme conditions like traveling at the speed of light or near a black hole, time can behave strangely.
In fact, astronauts on the International Space Station technically age a tiny bit slower than we do here on Earth, due to this phenomenon.
But that's nowhere near the kind of time travel these TikTok users are claiming. So, is there any scientific theory that could explain the wild claims we see on TikTok? Well, some scientists have speculated that time travel might be possible through something called a wormhole. A wormhole is a theoretical tunnel that could connect two different points in space-time, essentially creating a shortcut. Sounds pretty cool, right?
But here's the catch: while wormholes are a fascinating idea, there's no actual evidence that they exist or that they could be used for time travel. And even if they did, controlling one and surviving the journey would be an entirely different challenge.
Now, let's take a closer look at these TikTok time travelers themselves. What are they predicting? Are any of their predictions coming true?
Some claim to know the exact dates of catastrophic events, everything from global natural disasters to political upheavals. But here's where it gets tricky.
When we go back and fact-check these predictions, things start to fall apart. Take one of the most viral time travelers at Time Traveler to 582. For example, they predicted an alien invasion in November 2022. Well, spoiler alert, it didn't happen. And that's the case for most of these claims. It turns out that while these TikTok predictions are entertaining, most of them don't hold up when you compare them with real-world events. So, why do people still follow them? Why do these videos keep going viral, even when the predictions fall flat?
People are drawn to time travel stories because they tap into a deep human desire for control and certainty. In an unpredictable world, knowing the future, whether it's good or bad, gives us a sense of power over the unknown.
TikTok time travelers play into that, offering answers and exciting possibilities. That makes sense, right? In a world where we face constant uncertainty, whether it's about climate change, politics, or technology, the idea that someone from the future knows how it all turns out can be comforting.
Even if deep down, we know it's probably not true. But there's another side to this story. Some of these time travelers go beyond entertainment. They start to spread conspiracy theories about global governments, secret societies, or even mass extinction events, and that can get dangerous. In fact, a 2021 study by Harvard University found that misinformation spreads faster than accurate information on social media, especially when it taps into fear or uncertainty. These time traveler videos often take advantage of that, mixing wild predictions with just enough believability to make people question what's real. So, where do we draw the line between fun entertainment and dangerous misinformation? The key is understanding while we're watching.
If you enjoy these videos because they're fun or creative, great. But if they start to make you feel anxious or scared about the future, it might be time to take a step back and think critically. Let's be real, time travel, as cool as it sounds, is still just a theory. While it's fun to imagine what the future might hold, it's important to separate fact from fiction.
Remember, these TikTok time travelers are likely here for entertainment, not to provide actual insight into the future.
But there's one more thing to consider. Could anyone really be from the future? I mean, it's not entirely impossible. Is it?
Even some respected scientists, like physicist Michio Kaku, believe that with advancements in quantum mechanics and technology, time travel might one day become a reality. The idea that future civilizations could figure out how to bend space-time isn't out of the realm of possibility. But until then, we need to approach these claims with caution.
Just because someone on TikTok says they've seen the future doesn't mean it's true. As science continues to explore these ideas, we'll get closer to understanding what's truly possible and what's just part of our imagination.
In the end, our fascination with time travel is a reflection of something deeper, our desire to know what's coming next, to understand the unknown, and maybe even rewrite history. Whether it's in movies, books, or TikTok videos, time travel continues to capture our imaginations. But for now, it remains a mystery, one that science is still working to unravel. So, what's your take on all this? Do you think time travel could ever become real?
Or are these TikTok time travelers just the latest in a long line of internet hoaxes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
And if you want more deep dives into internet mysteries, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Who knows, maybe we'll crack the code on time travel together one day. Until then, stay curious, and maybe, just maybe, keep an eye on the future.